Welcome to our channel. Please like and subscribe. Imagine waking up tomorrow and someone asks you a very simple question. How much are you actually worth? Not your salary, not your job title, not your Instagram followers, but your real financial value. Would you know the answer? Most people don't, and that's exactly why understanding net worth could completely change the way you see money forever. Today we're going to break it down in the simplest way possible. No complicated jargon, no finance degree required, just a clear, practical understanding you can actually use. At its core, net worth is just one simple equation. What you own minus what you owe. That's it. That single number tells you where you stand financially. If the result is positive, you have a positive net worth. If the result is negative, you owe more than you own. And if that sounds a little uncomfortable, good, because this is where real financial awareness begins. Let's simplify it even more. Think of net worth like your personal scoreboard in life when it comes to money. Not how fast you're earning, but how much you're actually keeping. Because you can earn a lot and still have nothing. And that's where most people get it wrong. Let's start with the first part. What you own. These are called your assets. Assets are anything that has value. Anything you could sell, convert into cash or use to generate money. Examples include your savings in the bank, cash in your wallet, investments like stocks or crypto, property like a house or land, a car, although this one can be tricky. Even valuable items like jewelry or collectibles, all of these count as assets. But here's an important distinction. Not all assets are created equal. Some assets grow over time, like investments or real estate. Others lose value, like cars, gadgets, or most things you buy for convenience. So while both are technically assets, some help you build wealth and others slowly drain it. Understanding this difference is a huge step forward. Now let's talk about the second part. What you owe. These are your liabilities. This includes credit card debt, student loans, car loans, mortgage payments, personal loans, anything you borrowed and still need to pay back. These reduce your net worth, and often they grow quietly in the background through interest. Here's where things get interesting. Many people focus only on increasing their income, but ignore their liabilities, which is like trying to fill a bucket while there's a hole at the bottom. If you don't manage what you owe, you'll never truly build wealth. Now let's combine everything. Net worth equals assets minus liabilities. Let's say you have $10,000 in savings, a car worth $5,000, and investments worth $5,000. That gives you $20,000 in assets, but you owe $8,000 in student loans and $2,000 in credit card debt. That's $10,000 in liabilities. So your net worth is $20,000 minus $10,000, which equals $10,000. That number is your financial reality. Not your income, not your lifestyle, but your actual position. So why does this matter? Because net worth tells the truth. Income can be misleading. You can earn a high salary and still be drowning in debt. You can look rich, but actually be broke. Net worth cuts through the illusion. It shows whether you're moving forward or just standing still. It also helps you make better decisions. Should you buy that new phone, take on more debt, invest your money? When you track your net worth, you start thinking long term. And that's when real financial growth begins. Now, the most important part, how do you increase your net worth? There are only two ways: increase what you own or decrease what you owe. Ideally, both. Let's break that down. First, grow your assets. Save more money, invest consistently, buy things that increase in value, or generate income. Even small steps matter because over time, they compound. Second, reduce your liabilities. Pay off high-interest debt first. Avoid unnecessary loans. Be intentional with spending. Every peso or dollar you don't owe is money that stays with you. And here's the key idea. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. Even a small improvement in your net worth means you're moving in the right direction. Let's quickly talk about mistakes, because avoiding these can save you years. Mistake number 1. Confusing income with wealth. Just because you earn more doesn't mean you're richer. What matters is what you keep. Mistake number 2, ignoring debt. Debt doesn't disappear. It grows, especially with interest, and it can quietly destroy your net worth. Mistake number 3, buying liabilities that look like assets. A brand new car might feel like wealth, but it's losing value every day. Understanding this changes everything. At the end of the day, net worth is not about judgment. It's about awareness. It's a snapshot of where you are, so you can decide where to go next. You don't need to be rich to start. You just need to be honest. Because once you understand your net worth, you take control of your financial story. Not someday, but starting today. So here's your challenge. Take 5 minutes. Write down what you own, write down what you owe, and calculate your net worth. It might surprise you, but more importantly, it will empower you. Because clarity is the first step to growth. And now, you have it. That was excellent. Please like and subscribe for daily lessons. See you next time.